So today we're gonna go over the maintenance of the box plunges. At BoxPlunge, we do recommend the use of the most eco-friendly sanitation solution, which is hydrogen peroxide. In this case, it's 35% concentration, so it's very concentrated. You wanna use gloves to manipulate this so you don't get burned your skin. It's very concentrated. So we sell this measuring cup for your box plunge. Will determine the exact amount of hydrogen peroxide at 35% concentration for your box plunge. You should follow the indent to know the exact volume of hydrogen peroxide that you need. It has two sides, the shocking side and the maintenance side. The first time you fill it up with water, you want to use the shocking side up to the mark that corresponds to your box size. And then afterwards, maybe once a month, you want to use the maintenance. I do recommend the use of hydrogen peroxide test strips so that you know that you're within the 100 to 200 per million parts per million concentration, which 100 is the ideal, 200 it's okay. Now you want to add the shocking amount. As this is the first time we fill it up with water, you would simply add it with the gloves up to box 14 and then toss it here. So once we added the hydrogen peroxide, now I do recommend the use of hydrogen peroxide test strips for you to test that the water is within 100 to up to 200 parts per million of hydrogen peroxide concentration, 200 being the upper limit and 100 being the ideal. But in between those numbers, you should be safe. Once you're finished plunging in for maintenance, you want to make sure to dry the edge of the freezer so that the rubber seal does not get mold. If it does get mold, you can purchase this in the link below at boxplunge.com. Make sure it stays super dry. The prep filter unit, it's the one that is gonna get big debris onto it, so hairs, leaves, anything of that sort. So you want to scoop it out using a fish net that I sell at boxplunge.com as well. Let me remove this so the dirt not flows around and you don't have to fish it. To change the filter cartridge, you want to undo the PVC union. And you want to undo this one. This will be dirty water, so throw it out. Then I get this out and get a new filter cartridge at boxplunge.com. Once you have placed a new filter cartridge, you gotta install it back here. You're gonna fill it up with water so it doesn't float, and then connect it. So every 6 months you should change the water. We always include a bilge pump that is really powerful. You just throw it in there, connect it, water is gonna start popping out this way, and then you may wanna sweep out any debris that you see stuck to the walls of the tub.